Now, it's Monday at Derby Week. We're here on the backside with Chad Brown, and we're going to talk about his horses running this week. And Chumpy, first thing we want to do is ask you about Highly Motivated, your Derby horse. He ran a good second in the Bluegrass. Been a lot of horses over the years that have run second in the Bluegrass and won the Derby, and it was his second start. It was an improvement off his first race. So just what do you think about that?
I think he got a really good race in him in that race. It was only his second start of the year. You know, obviously he lost to a really good horse, but he fought all the way. I thought we almost had it, but the only thing I can think that got him beat is maybe you bet him. That's the only thing that could have stopped that horse.
You know what? I did bet on him that day, and I didn't back him up either. So I was kind of wanting to blame it on you, but I guess me betting on him might have stopped him too.
Yeah, don't let him mush me in the Derby. That's all I want to add.
No, I'm not betting on you in the Derby. That race too tough. I mean, he's better than a Peter Pan horse, but I don't know about the Derby. We're still working on it. Hey, now, in the Derby now, if you were just scouting the opposition, who would you say would be your biggest fear in the Derby?
I'll tell you, there's been a lot of good horses I've seen training out here this week. Obviously, the horse that just beat us, he's definitely the horse that beat the obvious horse. He's super talented, and I saw some other horses out here really training well. That Known Agenda's gone by every day, caught my eye, and as Mandalone, and then these two horses that just shipped in here.
Hot Rod Charlie,
they look
San Diego
good.
Derby winner, they did.
That horse looks super in Sadler's Row. So it's going to be a really tough race, and see where we draw. It's going to come down to a trip probably.
It's a good wide open race, and Gary Stevens was talking one time, and he made a good comment. I thought he says it's a hard race to throw horses out of, and you usually like to eliminate some horses and get down to a few, and it's just hard to throw anything out because there's so much talent in the race, you know. So
I totally agree. If you can get it down below 8, God bless you. I can't.
Yeah, I'm about the same way. Okay, so let's move on. Let's talk about you've got search results in the Oaks, and she's undefeated, and that thing's coming up a great race as well. What do you make of that race?
You know, she's done nothing wrong. She's it's going to be a big class test for her. You know, she's stretched out nicely, got to that mile and 8th at Aqueduct. That's not an easy race around mile and 8th
at
Aqueduct.
No, it's not.
And, she ran faster than the boys did later in the card that day, so I thought she got a lot of fitness out of that. She's coming into it the right way. But again, there's a handful of fillies in this race. I've seen training out here this week and watched the races, and they're good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good race, and it'll be a good test for her, but I think she's up to it.
Okay, so now you'll be a major player on the undercard with all these grass horses you got. Now, my people like to bet on these things. Can you give us something to bet on?
Well, this horse Blowout, after resting her all year, she's coming back into Distaff Turf Mile in there. That's a race we always target, and I think she's got a good shot in there. And then, that $1 million turf race, Old Forster, I have two horses in that race. One of them won it last fall. Digital Age and this Domestic Spending. They're two nice horses, and they're going to tackle that Colonel Liam in the races, who's doing super. So I like those two very much. And
bringing maidens, allowance horses, or you just bring the big stuff?
Yeah, just the big stuff. We got Dunbar Road and the La Trienne, for layoff. But she likes Churchill here. I wouldn't leave her off any tickets.
No. She's tough. Well, Chumpy, we want to thank you so much for being on Indian Charlie TV. Wish you the best of luck around here, and again, thanks for being on.
Thanks.